Okay, so per the title of this video, I cheated on the Whole30 diet. And I got to day 6. I have to say that I did not cheat because it was day 6 and I just couldn't take it anymore and I was losing it. No. Actually, this is going to be a video about how to avoid breaking Whole30, because if you do break it, I mean, realistically, you could just not tell anyone and keep going, unless you epically cheat in front of everyone. But in theory, the whole purpose of Whole30 is to go 30 days without any potentially toxic things to your body. So dairy, alcohol, legumes, added sugars, processed foods. You can have nuts. What am I forgetting? I can't have Diet Coke. So yeah, you eliminate soy, etc. Carbs, grains. So you eliminate pretty much anything that could be harmful, and you go a full 30 days. And the idea is that 30 days is the perfect amount of time to do a self-experiment on yourself to see what potentially is what of these potentially toxic foods are really bad for you, and which ones you can reintroduce in and you can live with. So anyway, here's how I cheated. I was not well prepared. I went on the main takeaway I would say is that you should meal prep for literally probably a full week. Every week is what I'm going to do from now on. I had been meal prepping for a day, maybe not even that, maybe more meal prepping for at night. I would meal prep for breakfast and lunch. Not good enough. And here's why. So I had a planned boating weekend, which I already knew was going to be Temptation Island for breaking the diet. I had a planned family boating weekend, which is drinking and fun, etc. If you know anything about party boats, they're not chill out boats and eat some chicken and steamed broccoli boats. No, they're drink, alcohol, eat crappy food, grill out, etc., etc. So I knew that was going to be difficult. And what had happened was the day before we went on said party boat weekend, my sister needed me to babysit overnight at the last minute, which is great. Happy to do it. But my stupid self did not, and it was kind of, because she is a nurse and she had to work the night shift, and her mother-in-law can no longer babysit because of family issues. So I had to I brought my food for that day over there, and then we essentially had to leave the next day from her place to go down to stay at my dad's houseboat. And I went to my dad's houseboat, first of all, with enough sleep because I babysat. And keep in mind, I chose a time, Whole30, you're supposed to choose a time to do it where you can be incredibly selfish and you can, your sleep schedule can kind of be on your own terms, etc. So I was low on sleep, so we were driving down. It's pouring rain, and I got a iced coffee, and with nothing extra, but so I'm throwing caffeine into the mix. I packed literally only the only things I had in my fridge, because I'm an idiot, because I hadn't planned on meal prepping for a week, were frozen cauliflower rice and spiralized zucchini. So I came bearing that and some LaCroix, thinking I'm gonna make it on a effing party boat weekend. No. So we're driving down in the rain. I'm still trying to do my thing, thinking it's gonna be okay. Maybe we'll figure it out. Or maybe I just won't eat, whatever. And it was kind of funny because we stopped at McDonald's, and every time my sister is eating an egg McMuffin, and my niece is having a Happy Meal, and I'm having to hold the stuff in the passenger seat for them. And then we went to 2 McDonald's to get iced coffees. Both times they accidentally gave me caramelized ones, and I had to be sir, you take this bag. I literally mean just coffee with just ice. It was the world was not having it. The world was haha, you're not doing your diet this weekend. So anyway, it was very stressful. It was pouring down, thunderstorm for a 3-hour drive toddler in the back, et cetera, and got like somewhat lost. I get there, people are drinking, I have no food, and my energy is like drained because I'm a Diet Coke addict. I've discovered that through this Whole30 process, and like so I'm like jittery from coffee, but I have no energy and I've not eaten yet. And like the microwave, like I couldn't figure out how to work the microwave, and I was like, I'm gonna pass the F out if I do not eat something. So I couldn't, and the grill wasn't working. So I was like, they were like, there's a sandwich in the fridge. So at this point, I'm like, we're done. Game's over. Today's a bust. So I had the sandwich, gave me energy, and I was like, okay. In my head, like, I'm very like black and white, like, not like, let's try and save it and make the best of the day, which I don't think I could have anyway because I didn't bring any food down. But I was like, I guess if I have to start over at day one and discount my 6 days, then I'm gonna live it la vida loca. You know what I mean? So I was like, come through Brie, come through beer, like let's bring it on. Give me a glass of Chardonnay. Cool. So that day was a bust, but it's okay because it was a learning experience. The next day I went with my dad to his new place, and he moved a few hours away, and he has a fiance now because my mother passed away, if you don't know that already, a few years ago. So I was staying at this new place. I had a really great diet day, and I told everybody like, today, new day one, today's day one. But then I was like kind of like super anxious. I already have insomnia, to like be like in the way and like be like out of my comfort zone for sleeping, which I can barely like stay sane in my comfort zone for sleeping. So being in a new place was difficult. So I was like, well, I'll have a couple beers with everyone. So I had like a really good diet day. I had 2 light beers, and I was like, I could lie and say like, this is like a, count today. But I'm not going to do that because again, the whole purpose is not to like present like an image on social media of like, here's me doing this diet. The whole purpose is to like actually like fully commit to it, or lifestyle, fully commit to it for 30 days. So today's my like true day one. And so far I've had like my little guacamole and my sugar-free, everything-free just plantain chips. And I've had like a fruit salad with tilapia with like approved avocado-based dressing. And I've had a good little day. I've had my LaCroix and my water bottles, and I'm starting over. I'm already thinking like, now that I've reset myself, like, okay, what are like my tempters like in the next 30 days? Because the big thing is like, you cannot, this is not a joke. This is not a drill. Okay. Like you need to be prepared with this lifestyle. So I already like, I'm like seeing potential like stressors. My cat's next to me, like wanting to hang out in the next 30 days. And I know like day 29 is my cousin, which would have been I would have been done with Whole30. It's my cousin's 30th birthday party, again on a party boat, like on a legit party boat. And it's going to be like, people are probably going to be going like ham. We're talking like funneling beer and stuff. And I'm like, in my head, I'm not going to not go to my cousin's 30th birthday party, but like everything about that scenario is me. Okay. So I'm already thinking like, I think this is going to be a lifestyle for me. Like, I think I might make it a whole 60. I'm not a fool. I don't think I'm going to be like sitting like prim and proper drinking my water bottle while people are like having like the time of their life doing what I want to do. So if day 29 comes up and I drink, then I'm just going to say, it is what it is. I made it 29 days, and I will do a review of that like 29 days or whatever. I think it's like approximately 29. It might be like 28 or 27. And then I'm going to start back up because I'll be starting school. I think my sleep pattern will be like good enough, and I really like want to sustain the majority of these things. Like the only things that I think I would like reintroduce into my diet are maybe, I don't want to reintroduce Diet Coke. Like I would say maybe like let myself have like cheese sometimes and alcohol occasionally. but like in moderation. Everything else, like I don't know that I even, and legumes, like I'll probably like go back to having like edamame and stuff. Everything else I could, and soy sauce. I won't want to have that again for like sushi, but like most of it, like I really can live without, and I'm really enjoying the results I'm seeing. So anyway, the point is preparation, 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 and do not let having like don't, and it's even in the book. Look, I'm reading it. She's taking it seriously. This is the main book, or the original book. It starts with food. Discover the Whole30 and change your life in unexpected ways. One thing it says is do not let a cheat day turn into a cheat weekend. I feel like I kind of did that, where I was guarding the mindset like it's an option to cheat. So I'm just gonna really try and like game face it and get it back together. So plan, 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 and do not let a cheat day become a cheat weekend, and do not let a cheat moment. Actually, you know what? You do you. If you have to start over, I'm not going to tell you not to like live your best life for a day if you're going to have to start over anyway. No regrets. YOLO. All right. Have a good day. Bye.